Let me tell you my story. A couple of days ago, I went to a new climbing gym and I didn't know anyone there. No one. I only been there like twice. So I go in, I start doing some warm up, some stretches and things like that. And as I'm warming up, I see a group of people next to me that are also warming up. And I'm thinking to myself, they were around my age or a little bit younger. And I'm thinking to myself, you know what? Why be that lonely guy in the gym? Let's not climb alone. Let's have some fun. Let's meet some new people. So I just go up to them and like loudly say to them, "Hello, my name is Daniel." And I introduce myself to everyone. We start talking, about how long they've been climbing for and all of that stuff. And it was very fun. Like we climbed some walls together. We had a great time. And then later I see another guy alone struggling with the boulder. And then I decide to go up to him and talk to him because I like when someone just comes up to me and starts talking to me. So I go up to him and just tell him something like, "This is a hard boulder, like I couldn't start this one either." And for some backstory, I live in Romania and my main language is Hungarian. And I said that in Hungarian. But the guy responded in Romanian. And my Romanian is not that great. So I was like, shit, but somehow I managed to like speak with him in Romanian however I could with my great Romanian skills. Like I used even English, like with my feet, like showing him stuff. But we had a lot of fun. I mean, we were helping each other out, showing each other some routes, how we could do this and that. It was very fun. And after the guy at the reception or whatever also came in. He had like this huge beard and he also started giving us some tips and just joking around. Very fun. And I had a great time, and I realized there just how important it is to talk to strangers, to approach people and to have that skill. Because imagine if I wouldn't have done that. Imagine if I wouldn't have approached those people and I would just sit there alone, like climbing alone and looking over to the other people having fun together. I would have missed out on so many fun experiences and memories and meeting other new people, such a great thing. And just by facing the discomfort of walking up to someone and starting a conversation, I made my day 2 or 3 times better. Just by that. Just because I approached some people. And that's when it like really hit me how important it is to have the skill to approach people and to talk to strangers, just how good and great and important it is. So I'm making this video to encourage you to do the same thing, to talk to strangers, to approach people, to approach that girl. And trust me, you won't regret it. I mean, social connections are one of the most important things. And it's a great way, talking to strangers, to feel like that you're in a community, to also know people, to get these great experiences, to spread love. It's great. And don't worry if you think that, oh, but I don't know how to do that, I'm scared, I got a fear of that. Don't worry. I'll walk you through in this video, step by step, how to approach people and how to face that fear. Now first, you might be thinking that, but I feel anxious when I want to approach someone, it's scary, it's uncomfortable. But do you want to know the truth? It's also scary for me. It's also uncomfortable and anxious for me. You see, it's not about getting rid of that anxiety and that you'll only approach that person once you're not anxious at all. It's about approaching them even when you're anxious, while you're anxious. When I approached those people in the climbing gym, I was also scared. Like I was also a little bit anxious. That anxiety won't go away. The point is to approach those people while feeling that anxiety and to push through that fear and that anxiety. Because you see, that fear won't go away. It will always be there. Maybe once you've done it like hundreds of times, it will go down. But you got to just push through it. So if you want to start approaching more people, here's my number 1 advice on exactly what to do step by step. First, of course, you want to find someone that you want to approach. And when you do, you will probably start feeling anxious. And then next, this is very important. Once you start feeling that anxiety, start taking a couple of deep breaths. As deep as you can go. Breathe into your lower belly, like right below your belly button. Like as deep as you can. You can follow with me, focus on your belly button. Just take a deep breath. And just let it go fully, slowly and smoothly. Another one. Let's go even deeper. Breathe into your balls. So that's what you want to do. Before you actually approach that person, take a couple of deep breaths. Take such a deep breath that you feel your ball slightly bulging. And once you took a couple of deep breaths, just think about one word or one sentence that you're going to say to that person once you walk up to them. Maybe hello, my name is ... Or just saying hi, hello. Or I saw you doing this, I'm very interested. Or just saying that I just came here because I want to talk to you, I want to meet new people. Just think of one word or one sentence, that's it. And once you got that, just force yourself to go up to her. Just force your legs to start walking up to her and just say that thing that you thought about. Just tell her that. No matter, it doesn't matter if it's cringe. It doesn't matter if it's just hi. It doesn't matter what you say. The point is to just go up, force your legs to just go up to her and just say that thing. Even if your voice cracks or something like that. No matter what happens, just start speaking. Because the thing is that 90%, 99% of the time, we don't approach that girl, we don't approach that guy that we want to talk to. So just by going up and saying something, that's a huge improvement. So don't stress over what you're going to say. Just go up to her, tell her that first sentence, that first word, and then the rest will come naturally. So just say something, it doesn't matter if it's cringe, just have a laugh at yourself. And remember, another great tip, to smile. Such an important thing, to smile when you're looking at that person. Now, don't do anything stupid like smiling like a psychopath like this at them. No, just have this like welcoming, warm smile. And take deep breaths throughout the conversation. And this step-by-step protocol always helped me. Like, taking a couple of deep breaths, thinking about what you'll say, going up and just saying it, and that's it. Having that courage, just having those balls, forcing your legs to go there. It's always worked for me. Another great tip that I have, like one of the best tips which helped me a lot, is to not be curled in on yourself and only thinking about yourself. Your attention going inwards. But get your attention outwards. Actually listen to the other person and pay attention to the other person. Don't just obsess over about yourself. Oh, what will they think about me? Oh, how does my hair look? What about this? What about that? No, cut all of that out. Instead, approach that conversation with the attitude of thinking, you know what? Actually, what will I think about that person? Like, actually become genuinely interested in the other person. Actually want to know who's in front of you. Ask questions. Look into her eyes. Get eye contact. Have your presence deep. Like, you know when you meet someone and his presence is just deep. Like, you know that he is there, listening attentively, paying attention to you in that conversation. Have that kind of like unperturbable, unshakable presence when you approach someone. Really, this is like one of the best advice that I can give you. Have your attention going outwards. While he's speaking to you, don't think to yourself, oh, what should I say next? How should I respond to this? Just listen to the other person. Just pay attention. And the rest will come naturally. Once you put your attention outwards and actually want to know the other person, the things that you will say will come spontaneously. You won't have to think about them. For example, when I approached those guys in the climbing gym, I had no thoughts about what do they think about me? What should I say next? No. It all came spontaneously because I was actually interested in knowing them. So have your attention going outwards. Pay attention to the other person, like actually listen to them. And have your presence deep. Be there in that present moment. Don't wander away in your thoughts. And now you might be thinking, okay, but what if it's going to be cringe? What if it's going to be awkward? Like, I hate those kind of things. And do you want to know the truth? It's only going to be cringe and awkward if that's how you think about it. It's if that's how you interpret that situation. For example, while I was talking to those guys in the gym, like I did a lot of stuff that other people would consider cringe or awkward. But because I didn't think of them like that, I didn't think that that was cringe, but that was just me. That's how I reacted. And I had the ability to laugh at myself when I did those cringe things. It wasn't a cringe situation for me because that's not how I interpreted it. I decided to look at it from a different way. I decided that, you know what, this is not cringe. This is just me. This is just fun. And I brought this playful attitude towards the conversation, having the ability to laugh at myself. So it's only cringe in your mind. And the moment you stop looking at it that way, it will stop being cringe just like that. Now you might be thinking, but what if he's a psychopath? Or what if he's rude? Or what if he doesn't want to talk to me? But I can tell you from experience that 99% of the people that you're going to meet out in public are nice and kind towards you, will want to talk to you. And if they don't want to talk to you, they will either just tell you that, oh, I'm busy, or you will be able to read it from their body language, that they're not facing towards you or stuff like that. You will be able to sense it. 99% of the time, you're not going to meet a psychopath. You're not going to meet a guy who will treat you like shit. 99% of the time, they are kind. And if you do meet someone like that, then just walk away. Just say, okay, sorry, and just walk away. Just stop caring so much about what other people think of you. Stop putting so much weight on other people's opinions. Now, here are some other very important tips that I have for you if you want to approach someone. First, have a playful nature. Approach the conversation with a playful attitude. This means that take it like it's a game, like it's just a big game and you're just playing. Don't be like so serious and stiff about it. Just relax. It's all a game, and have this like playful attitude. Have the ability to laugh at yourself and to not take it too seriously. And the way you do that is by getting your attention outwards, as we said it. Not inwards, not curling on in yourself, but having your attention going outwards to the other person. Now, another tip that I have is to not overthink and just act. Stop that overthinking. The moment you start overthinking, just count to 3 or 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and just go. Just force yourself to go to that person. Stop overthinking and just act. Now, another tip that I have is don't be afraid of silence. Some people have this idea that in conversations, silence is bad, or it should always be flowing, always be talking all the time. But no, I mean, you should have some silence in conversations. And when you just don't have anything to speak about, just don't have anything to speak about. Just have some silence in the conversation, and that's completely normal. It's completely okay. As we said, it's only cringe if you look at it that way. Now, another thing, smile. As we said, have a smile. It makes such a huge difference compared to when you smile and when you don't smile. Huge difference. Now, another thing is slow down when you're talking. Like, I think it has been even shown in studies that when you slow down when you're talking and you talk in a lower pitch, like, people just like that a lot more. And it almost like commands attention. It shows you that you're here, you're grounded, you're present. So you can also do this. Slow down. Don't be like go all over the place, talking really fast about things. Slow down. Take it slowly. And also, take deep breaths. Even throughout the conversation. Like, when he asks you something, just take a deep breath and then answer after that. Or take a deep breath and continue what you were saying after that. Like, it will make a huge difference. Because taking deep breaths influences your presence, your awareness. It grounds you in this present moment. It doesn't make you, it gets you out of your mind. And that's the point. Now, another advice that I have is, as we said, have the ability to laugh at yourself. when you do something that you think is cringe or awkward, just have a laugh about it really. Does it really matter? It doesn't. Stop caring so much about what others think and just have a great laugh at yourself. It's just such a superior way of reacting to an awkward situation. And now, as an actionable step for you, think of a place you could talk to a stranger. This could be a place that you go after. Maybe it's a gym, maybe it's a mall, maybe it's at school. And set up a plan that the next time you're going to go there, meet one new people. Talk to a stranger the next time you go there. At least one person. And if you're not a bitch, you're actually going to do this actionable step. So you can use these tactics that we mentioned in this video, the step-by-step protocol, and just approach someone. And trust me, if you actually do this actionable step, that you'll be above 90% of people, because 90% of people probably didn't even get to this point of the video. So congratulations on that. And 90% of the people who did get here won't do this actionable step. Because this is the hard part. It's easy to watch a video about how to approach someone. But will you actually do that? Will you actually take the lessons from this video and use it? Put it to use. So take this actionable step. The next time you go to that place, meet at least one person that you don't know, a stranger. Talk to a stranger. So hope that this video was helpful. If you're interested, I'm doing free one-on-one calls. If you have any questions, send me an email and we'll make a call. We'll arrange a video call and we'll talk about it. You can ask me anything. So thank you for watching this video. All the love towards you. Hope it was helpful. Thank you for your presence. Have a great day and goodbye.